Hey folks, Kevin here. Well, it's June 17th, 2024. I'm out in the wood yard again with the Wolf Ridge Pro 35C compact commercial 35-ton wood splitter. Really does a fantastic job. Yesterday I went through and I filled 5 IBC totes, so that worked out pretty well. And I knocked a lot of this pile down quite a bit. Today I've got some of the more. So yesterday I ended up switching back and forth, so I used the 6-way wedge splitter on the wedge on here with some of the bigger ones. Then I switched back to the 4-way, but since I've got a bunch of the big ones here, and these are heavy, real heavy buggers, even with the log tongs, they're a bit much to handle and all. So I'm going to do that first, see if I don't hurt myself, and then I'll switch back to the 4-ways and see what we can do. But you get a lot of wood out of some of these bigger rounds. Kind of amazing how well it works out. And I gotta say, the biggest back saver are these longer Bahco Log Tongs. Really work great. I do have, for those of you that may not remember, I do have the log ox, which is a good tool. I guess it's designed to be more than one function, several functions, and I really like lots of functions. But in my opinion, nothing beats these log tongs. It's so, I do bend my back some. I can swing it around. It can release. I find you've got to oil these down when you first get it, the joints there, so that it opens up a little bit more readily. But it really is a back saver. With a log ox, I don't have that length, so this works out better. So I'm going to go ahead, fire things up, and see if I can get some more wood split. Well, it's the next day, and I was able to get a fair amount done. Here's where the pile of wood was, all around in here. Things worked out okay. Yesterday, we've had two pretty hot days in the 90s, or at least in the upper 80s, if not in the 90s. And I got a little dehydrated yesterday when I was doing the wood splitting, and I kept getting phone calls during the time. But everything worked out okay. I rehydrated in the afternoon and evening and took the rest of the day off yesterday. And this morning I started real early and got a few more IBC totes filled up with wood. And when I was going through this, some of the large ones here were actually getting pretty punky. So I sorted through those and put those in the hugelkultur pit, and got lots of nice apple in this pile, some decent maple, decent cherry, of course some good ash, but we had some that were getting punky, so all the ones that were starting to decompose, put them right into the hugelkultur pit. I still have a lot more to do over there, and I've cleaned up the wolf ridge, set it over there for now so I can get some more lumber over in this area. I've got that other staging area there. I'll cut off some of the small ends. That filled up before you'd guess that it'd fill up so quickly. Of course, it's not all straight poles, so it's not as well organized. But then I took Optimus Maximus down here with the land plane on it and just sort of smoothed things out a bit, cleaned up the mess because there was piles of the debris under the Wolf Ridge wood splitter. So that's enough for today. I'm going to call it a day. I really do like this Wolf Ridge wood splitter. It works really fantastic. I do like using the IBC totes. That works out pretty well. I can put 3 or 4 at the end of it and just gradually work my way into filling them up. I just went ahead and prepped 4 more cages. I cut the sides off, pulled the top off, and I put the totes back in them to haul them back down here because I did that up by the workshop. But it all works out pretty well, and I really got to say, having a good pair of log tongs really can save your back. Really does, and I got that at Forestry Supply. But you may be able to find them other places as well. They don't have the long ones on Amazon. They have the short ones on Amazon, which I do have one of those as well, if I can find it. So it's in the lower 90s right now, and I'm pretty hot. It's kind of muggy, and I know lots of people are used to this. Me, it's a little bit too much, and it's been very dry. The pond levels are all going down. The beaver ponds are going down as well. So we'll do an update on the ponds before too long and all as well. And I think that's about it. That's all I wanted to say. I know some of these videos just are not all that entertaining, especially I put some time lapse of the different angles of doing the wood splitting and all, just so you could see the process that I go through. I don't do any fancy editing. So that's it for today's video. If you found it of value at all, give us a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Take care and stay safe. Bye-bye now.